Should have done it during the halftime break. And Fremantle get it started back underway in the second half. Wolves still leading 3-1. Richardson on the ball now. Strikes one from distance. Keeper does make a save. Ball out to Lino. Ball back to Lino. Lino plays it across the goal, and that's a hat-trick. 61 for Wolves. It's 4-1. Now Fremantle trailing. Could get ugly here. Need to wake up if they want to come back in this game. Have been playing their best, Fremantle. Scott to Heinzel. Across to Banich. Back to Scott. He'll look to take on Beckham. Beckham does well defensively. 61 for Wolves on 3 already. Gets fouled there. Not sure if that was Banich or Scott, but it'll be one foul to Fremantle and a nice free kick opportunity for Wolves. See what they can do here. Fires one back post. Here's Beckham. Heinzel standing him up. Back to Lino on the left peg. Goes wide, strikes wide as well. That's a little bit too wide, Lino. Not able to get the ball on the target. Banich will get us on away from the side. Here's Scott. Heinzel. Looks up, finds Banich. Banich steps inside. Fires one in. McPherson's being dealt with well there. Fremantle's target play. Not ideal so far. Beckham on the ball now. Take on Scott. Scott does well, and Fremantle will press. McPherson touches on. Lino, beautiful skill from Lino. Scott stands him up. Scott does well defensively. Looks to take on Beckham, who also does well defensively, and the ball will go out. Heinzel will get us on away from the side. Banich to Scott. On the ball now is Scott. Fires one. Here's McPherson. Turns, strikes. Blocked again. Wolves dealing with this target very well here. McPherson over the side ball. Play Scott. Scott strikes. Blocked by Beckham, the number 24. Scott fires again. This one's high and wide. Wolves will get us back and away from the goal throw. Ball will get rolled into Beckham, and Scott will put him under pressure. He'll look to go down the line, but the ball will just travel out there. Drag himself a little bit too wide. Banich on the ball. Plays Heinzel. Looks up, finds Scott. Tries to flick. Beckham does well. Lino puts the pressure on, but Scott gets it off to Banich. Banich shoots. Ball's come off Scott. And Wolves can break here. McPherson defensively does well. Wolves will win the side ball. We finally have a team list for today, so we'll run through that in a second as Wolves pump one long. Banich shields it out from Lino. Fremantle will get on the side here. The lineups for today as McPherson lays it off to Heinzel, who strikes, and it's picked up here. Ball fired long. Takes on Heinzel, does very well, strikes. Wide left of the goal, unlucky. Number 61, that's Seth McGillivray. Here's Scott on the ball. As he has the ball, we'll read through the lineup. It is Caleb Scott, number 24 for Fremantle today. The goal is Nathan, number 99, the keeper. Number 17, Rade Banich. Number 13 is Ethan Richardson. Number 18, Dante Heinzel. Number 6, Zephyr McPherson. Number 22, Noah Lummett. Thank you. Ben, for this awful handwriting. It's delightful to read. Heinzel fires one in, but it's picked up by Wolves, and they'll look to play Seth, who strikes again on a hat-trick already. Heinzel tries to go long. The 86. Taylor Phoenix right there. Strikes as Nathan get us back underway in goal here for Fremantle. Rest of the lineup today for the Wolves is number 11, Andrew Craggs. Number 24, Beckham Baker. Number 82, Ricardo Lino. 86 is Taylor Phoenix Wright. Number 19 is Jacob Watt. In goal today, number 1, Joel Craggs. And 61, Seth McGillivray. It's foul here, second one for Fremantle. Phoenix Wright will to play the ball. Ball comes across to Baker. Baker looks to stand up, but Lummett does well, puts him under. Lummett does really well, gets nutmeg. Ball did go out though. Be a Wolf side. Lummett almost on the receiving end of a nice little nutmeg. Played into Phoenix Wright here. Who'll look to go long, but only finds the feet of McPherson. Banich was coming in. Ball comes off Phoenix Wright, who was able to put in the block after the mistake, giving away the ball in the first place. Here's Lummett, cuts inside, rolls back for Scott. Scott looks up, just plays Lummett. Ball here, Lummett cuts inside. Second touch lets him down, and Phoenix Wright can break here. It's 2-on-1. Strikes, distance saved by Nathan. And Scott puts him under the pressure. And the ball will end up with a Fremantle throw. Nathan will get us started here. Fremantle need to pick up the pace a little bit here. It's 4-1 down. McPherson spins, looks to chip Craggs in net. Not able to on this occasion. Does very well. The number 1 for Wolves. McPherson puts Lino under, but Lino so strong. Strikes from distance with a toe poke over the bar. Great strength from Lino there. Able to break away from his man to find the shot. Ball comes up. Beckham not able to hold off McPherson, who fires a nice shot in, and Craggs makes another great save. Here is Beckham Baker on the ball. Nice little ball roll. Phoenix put under pressure. Here's Banich. Little chip around and over. Craggs in net. Had a good game so far. Banich able to get the Fremantle back into the game. Be 4-2 now. Fremantle still trailing by 2. That goal could prove to be very important. Here's Lummett. Banich tries to go down the line, and Watt able to block there. And Richardson should get us underway on the side. Not too sure what they've worked out here. Banich touch, lets him down. The pass from Richardson probably wasn't the best either. Lino will look to cut back on his left, but Richardson does well. Tries to fire one across, but Watt gets the block in. Richardson from the side here. Fremantle still set up in their 3-1. Goes back to Lummett. Lummett back to Richardson. Takes the touch back. Here's Banich. Banich. Eyes up. Finds Richardson. Back to Banich. Dribble in through the middle. Here's Richardson now. Will look to take on his man. Does so. Cuts inside. Strikes from distance. And what doesn't trouble Craggs. Did well, did Richardson. And Craggs will get us underway here. Banich not able to get the follow-up. Body-to-body attempt on Watt there. Pushes him out of the way. Lino tries the audacious attempt over the top. Heinzel coming back in now. The ball is Richardson. Fires one in beautifully to Lummett. Lummett will look to take down his man. Not fouled there. Defended very well, did Phoenix Wright, and he'll get us underway with the side. To Watt, back to Phoenix Wright. Looks to dribble past his man, but although he can get past Lummett, Heinzel is there. It's the second man for Fremantle. Watt plays it across. Phoenix Wright on the ball now. Looks to go long. Lino, great chest down. Slips on the follow-up, and Heinzel able to clear it into the path of Banich. And Then able to find a beautiful ball through to Lummett, who cuts inside. Will get it on his right foot. Toe poke past Craggs in net. 4-3. Fremantle finally waking up and coming back in this game beautifully. 3 separate goal scorers for Fremantle so far. No standouts. Wolves who get us back on the way, currently leading 4-3. And Richardson, beautiful pressure, and he's able to pick the ball back up as well. Does just drag the ball out on the follow-up, and Phoenix Wright will get us underway for Wolves here on the side. Ball. Go across to McGilvray. And Lummett puts him under immediate pressure, and the ball goes back to Phoenix Wright, who tries to find the 1-2, but didn't make the run. Lummett will play Banich, who will try and play Richardson, but the pass has let him down there. Ball comes into Phoenix Wright, who tries to play one across, but Banich gets the block in. Like a new pair of boots for Banich as well. Haven't seen those ones before, because he doesn't come to training. Phoenix Wright will look to play one through the middle, but Heinzel gets a touch on it and looked like a touch turn shot and gets the head on the second follow-up attempt from Craggs. Andrew Craggs there. Silky smooth feet and touches from him. Phoenix Wright will fire one up to him again. Look to come off the shoulder. Ball will go out for a corner. Here is Craggs over the corner. Fires one in. Not very pretty. Gibray fires a shot. Banich under pressure from Watt. Does well to find Lummett, who will fire one across to Richardson. Strikes! Ball goes through 3 or 4 players there. Looked to take a touch, but refs didn't see it that way. And they'll get us back underway. Wolves gets past one. Banich probably did hold him back. Heinzel strong there on Lino. Here's Richardson. Tries to play back to Lummett. Doesn't find him on this occasion. And here's Craggs. Tries to take on Banich, but he's strong. The pass lets him down, but defensively gets the block in after the poor decision for the pass there. Makes the recovery, well done. Ball comes into Craggs. Look to try the same pass Banich did, didn't pay off there either. Lummett takes a very nice touch, but needs to follow it up. Here's Heinzel trying to go down the line. McGilvray does very well there. Ball will go out for a corner. 7 minutes 30 left. Fremantle still trailing by 1. Here's Lummett over the ball. Strikes from distance. And ball comes across. Banich asking for a sub from Richardson on the side ball here. Plays Lummett, who plays Heinzel. Back to Richardson. Watt standing him up. Watt does well. Craggs putting a little bit of pressure on. Ball fighting nicely from Heinzel. And Banich trying to turn his man, but Phoenix Wright does well. Just standing him up. Ball fight across. McGilvray able to find the kick out there and just clearing the lines. Ball from Lummett, who plays Richardson. Scott comes back on the court. With the ball now is Scott. Tries to play one down the line. Beckham Baker gets the block in. Lummett from the side here. Into Scott. Plays to Richardson. Richardson fires one all the way across. Here's Lummett to Heinzel. Heinzel back to Lummett. Lummett up to Richardson, who dribbles past his man and fires one across, but Heinzel not able to get on the end of it. Can't believe it hasn't gone in. As Roger Lee, coach of the Wolves youth team, will take a timeout here and we'll join back with you guys shortly.
Was there a lot of people there? So what he said, so what he switched, what he switched there, did he say anything significant? The towel in the heat, the one being sold there, that's the full reason.
After that timeout, we'll look to get back on our way. Wolves didn't wait for the refs to be in position there, and Craigs will roll it out now to Phoenix Wright, who will play McGivray. Tries to skip past his man, Caleb Scott. Can't find the second touch, and Craigs in net. Will play Phoenix Wright. He'll chip over the top beautifully to Beckham Baker. Standing him up is Caleb Scott. Craigs tries the fancy back flick, and the ball will be rolled up, and McPherson won't be able to get there. And they can counter now. Wolves. Little chip from Craigs. Finds Beckham Baker, but cut out by Scott as Lummett intercepts the pass, and McPherson tries to put some pressure on. Definite handball there. Not called by the referees this time, as Richardson picks the ball up. Scott on the ball here is Fremantle's stepping coach today, Ben O'Brien, calling from the play 3-1. Shape's been a little bit off today from Fremantle. Craigs throws one into Craigs. Lummett on the ball, plays one into Scott, tries to turn. Goodbrad does well. Ball will be cleared here. It'll be side ball Fremantle. Scott to take. Plays one to Lummett, who strikes. Blocked by Baker there. It'll be a corner ball. Scott to take again. Rolled again. Light one. Played back into Scott, who tries to fire one across, but just gets deflected there. Richardson tries to spin. Baker does well. Craigs putting Lummett under pressure. Lummett uses his strength to hold Craigs off, and then tries to flick it over him. Look at the free kick here. Richardson plays Scott. Pass was loose. Scott over the ball now. Flicks to Richardson. Fake shot, cut back. Across to Lummett. McPherson needs to be an option here. Not showing at the moment as Richardson will strike and Baker will get the block in. Fremantle not waiting for the referee to blow his whistle there. Richardson. Scott fires. It's wide and right. Fremantle still trailing by 1. 3 minutes 50 to go. Craigs take the goal throw. Phoenix Wright plays a nice ball into Baker. Baker skips past Richardson with ease. Here is Baker, strikes on the left, but it's wide of the goal. Baker did very, very well there to skip past Richardson and fire a shot off on the left peg. Nice footwork from him. And Scott plays Richardson, who will find Lovett, who will just play one back to Scott. Scott plays into McPherson. McPherson holding off his man, back to Lummett. Lummett fires one at the back post. Did take a deflection. And Coach Ben O'Brien will call for the timeout. When we come back, it'll be a Fremantle corner.
Okay. You clear advantage. Against Wolves, right? Who's going to win this game? Here or so you can you and I. You can be boss. Okay.
The rest will look to get us back on the way here Final 3 minutes. Fremantle need to come up with something big here. See what Coach Ben O'Brien has been cooking. Maybe a tactical set play. Something spectacular from the Fremantle youth team. Let's see what they can conjure up from this corner. I have a feeling it's just going to be a touch and shoot situation, but I've been wrong before. Heinzel's over the ball. Played into Scott, who does touch and does shoot. Heinzel plays Scott again. This time tries to find Banich, but pass is picked up by Baker, who loses it to Scott. Heinzel over the ball. Strikes, blocks, Lino beautifully. Here's Baker. Baker, nice feet work. Tries to find Lino. Ball does stay in somehow. Baker put under pressure, and the ball fired up brilliantly from Phoenix Wright, and Lino's over it. Oh my word. Lee's not happy with that one. Lino should have struck it a little bit earlier, and Roger Lee not happy with him. Ball fired back up to Lino. Can he make up for his previous error? Does. Strike this time, but fires wide. Nathan, keeper for Fremantle, get us underway. Plays Banich. Banich across to Scott. Roger Lee screaming at his players to get back into the shape on the halfway line. Banich will play Lummett. Lummett will fire one across to Scott. Fires one back into Lummett. Off Heinzel's head, and Baker can pick the ball up. No one's tracked Lino. Tried to make the run in behind. It's not found on this occasion. As McGivray will get us underway. We'll play one back to Phoenix Wright, who will turn and then chip one forward towards Lino. Scott holding him up. Lino does well. Turns and takes a shot on his right foot there, Lino. Did well to get the contact. Here's Lummett, who plays Heinzel. Heinzel strikes from distance, and Craggs makes a brilliant save. Able to catch the follow-up too. And he'll roll Phoenix right here. He'll fire one across. Lino touches inside, tries to flick it over Banich. Not able to on this occasion as Scott puts the pressure on, but ball ends up with Craggs' hands. He throws long to Lino. Lino turns, strike. Nathan makes a great save for Fremantle. Lino, brilliant strike. Heinzel over the ball. Lino, pressure. Great pressure from Lino there. It's one Wolves aside ball. 47 seconds left of the stop clock here. Phoenix right over the ball. Touch inside. Here's Baker. We'll play back. They'll look to waste a little bit of time here, but Banich able to intercept. 34 seconds on the clock now. Here's Lummett. Looks to take on his man. Phoenix Wright does well. Lummett takes on a man again. Strikes on the left foot. Craggs makes a brilliant save, and the follow-up is Scott, but able to get the clearance it looked like was McGilvray, but it does look to have come off Scott last. Quick feed again from Baker, but drags the ball out. Scott puts a late one in on Baker there. Side ball here with Banich, 20 seconds to go. See what they can do. Rolls Richardson, finds Lummett. We'll find Richardson again, last 10. Coming up here, ball will come out. Lino not able to keep it in. Fremantle ball on the side. 11 seconds remain. Still time for a twist. Ball tried to be played down the line by Richardson, but ends up just kicking it straight out. And Baker will play the ball up to Lino, who used his strength well. Richardson puts the tackle in. Last 5 seconds now. Wolves can look to just play this one back. Draw the game out. Baker fires one across. Here's McGilvray. Cuts inside. Quick feed again. He's going to end the game there. As the Coburn Wolves defeat Fremantle Futsal Club 4-3. The goal scorers today for Wolves was Andrew Craggs with 1. Seth
Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
You like the Scarlet?
Did you want another one, boys? Oh, the paper. I was going to use this for the men's game.
If we have spare, yeah. Welcome back to the stream as the Women's State Futsal League's about to get underway here. Round 7. Fremantle Futsal Club versus Coburn Wolves. Fremantle will have the kickoff. Do get underway here. Here's West on the ball. Cross to Richardson. Tries to find Rosic, but it's cut out, and West will put a little bit of pressure on here. Does get spun. Ball played out wide by the Wolves. Looking to find the space for a shot. Shot does come in from distance. Richardson does the block. 21 from Wolves. Tries. Playing one across. Here's Rosic on the ball. Lays one up the line to West. It's cut out. The Wolves side ball here. Played into the middle. 17. Out to the number 25. Back to the 17. She'll look to go up the line. Richardson will stand her up. She'll cut back. Played to the number 25. Ball will come out wide. West slips over. Shoelaces come undone as well. Come off here and Hanaway will check in. 25 plays 17 for Wolves. Across to the 21. She'll look to take Rosic on. Tries to dribble past her. Rosic gets the touch as she's fallen backwards. Wolves will get us back on the way here. Played in to the 17. Back to the 21. Back to 17 for Wolves. Across the 25. Plays back here as Wolves hold possession. Beautiful touch. Great save. Fremantle will look to go quickly. One thrown over the top, but it's cut out. Looks like Santich on the ball here. It's 21 for Wolves. Santich again. Wolves side ball here. Played in to the 17. Cross to the 21. Rosic will come out to her, but the ball will get played in. Target. Strike from distance. Good save. Pop shot. Saved over the bar. It'll be a corner side ball, sorry, for Wolves. Laid back. Strikes again. Side netting. Hits the stanchion there. Unfortunately, the wrong side of the stanch. This ball comes to Rosic. She'll look up and try and play a long ball through, but it's intercepted. Nice spin. Quick feet. Rosic defending well. It's the 21 for Wolves. Plays back. 17. Strikes from distance again. Saved. Down low to the right. Ball played in. Ball does go out here. Fremantle on the side. Played across into Hanaway. Looks to fire one through. It's 38, not able to get on the end of that one. I finally have a team list so I can go through the lineups for today. First, Wolves on the attack. Richardson. Can she counter? It's cut out here. Cut out again. Can she strike? Does strike on the left foot. Ball will end up on the side. It's Fremantle's lineup for today. Number 27, Aaron Hanaway. Number 38, Emma Gibson. Number 32, good strike, saved. Number 32, Leilana Richardson. Number 29, Naomi Bosco. Number 25, Alicia West. Number 77 in goal today, Carla Edwards. And number 37, Mina Rosic. And for the Wolves today, number 6, Daniela Santich. Number 28, Maya Charles. Number 11, Caitlin Moen. Number 17, Brooke Burdett. Number 23, Matilda Nolan. Number 21, Joy. Mina Rosic there, spinning well. Richardson. Number 21, Joy Mountainous. Number 25, Ryan Ferrito. We'll get back into the action here with Hanaway for Fremantle. She'll look to fire one across to Richardson, but the ball has come off the line. Be careful of that. Ferrito plays Burdett. Ferrito plays Burdett again. Up the line, great touch in. Can she get the strike off? No, Rossich gets across, gets the block in. Side ball. Corner ball? Corner ball to Wolves. Striked from Burdett, and Edwards able to collect. Here's Richardson playing back to Hanaway. Up the line, Richardson not able to collect the 1-2 pass. Moen will throw it up to Ferrito, and she'll look to get us away from the side. Play Burdett. Back to Ferrito. Back to Burdett. Skips past. Tries to find Santich, but it's dispossessed. Striked. Moen makes the save. She rolled out. Joy here, number 21. She'll look to go line. Skips past Rossich, but just overruns it a little bit, and Edwards will get us back underway on the side here. She'll drop it for Hanaway. Will play Rossich. She'll look to spin, but Ferrito and Burdett combine well. And the ball will go out, and Moen will take the goal throw here for Wolves, and she'll throw it up to the number 21, Joy here. She'll cut inside, skip past one, skip past two. Tries to find the back post, doesn't. Ends up getting the strike. Richardson can't get the block, and it hits the side netting. Edwards rolls to Hanaway. She'll play it up to Bosco. Touch, lets her down a little bit, but she's able to find a nice pass into Rossich. Find Hanaway. She'll look, find Richardson. Richardson into Rossich. Rossich tries the first time spin shoot, but doesn't connect with it on this occasion, as Burdett will play the ball in for the Wolves on the side. Burdett will find Ferrito. She'll look up. Find Burdett again. Ball will go back across to Joy, number 21. Santich spins. Touch finds Burdett. Here's Ferrito. She'll strike one from distance. It's blocked by Rossich, and Rossich put a little bit of pressure on now. Burdett skips past Bosco and fires one across court. Goes back to Ferrito here. She'll fire one up to Burdett. She'll look first time into Santich. Richardson able to collect. Looks like it had come off her, but it will be a Fremantle side ball. Rossich comes off the court. Here's Hanaway. Up to Richardson. Tries to fire one across, but Santich gets a good block in. Burdett from distance. Edwards makes the save. Wolves corner coming up here. Santich will take. She'll find Ferrito. Look to play her back. Ball fired across. Edwards makes the save. She'll find Hanaway as they look to set up in 3-1 Fremantle. Hanaway will fire one long into Bosco. Bosco's dispossessed though. Ball doesn't get very far as Hanaway picks it back up. Santich puts her under immediate pressure. And fired down the line. Richardson able to pick it up here. Hang on a second. Fires one. Burdett gets a nice block in. Fremantle side ball here. She'll play Hanaway, who'll shoot from distance. Comes off the back of Bosco. It's a nice counter-attacking opportunity here. Here's Santich. Fires past Edwards. Beautiful finish from Daniela Santich. Struck with conviction there. The Wolves go 1-0 up against Fremantle. 16 minutes left in this first half. Hanaway on the ball, fires into Richardson. She'll look to find Bosco at the back post, but cut out, and Moen able to collect. Bosco fires a shot, Moen able to collect again. Hanaway does well defending the pivot. Spins out and finds Richardson, who'll fire one across to West. Touch lets it down, and Burdett does well. Nice little step over, but Richardson does well to get the block in. Ball fired into Burdett. Go across to Ferrito. They'll keep possession here, Wolves. Working the ball on the 3 at the back as Santic will eventually look to find it on her feet. Hold that ball up at target. Tries to spin, but Richardson reads it well. Richardson tries to spin out, but is blocked on the way through. Deemed a foul. Richardson will play Hanaway. Hanaway to West. Here's Richardson from distance strikes. Moen not troubled on this occasion. Santic subbing off the court now. First minutes of the game for Maya Styles. Burdett's on the ball now. She'll play 21 Joy's pass lets her down. Naomi Bosco is dispossessed by Ferrito, but Wolves will come away with the ball. It's Burdett. She'll try to find Joy, but not able to on this occasion. Ball thrown over. And it'll be a side ball. Ferrito on the ball. Plays Burdett. Down the line. Maya Styles. She'll cut inside and find the back post. A brilliant back post run there. And the 23, Matilda Nolan, not able to put the finish on this occasion. As Gibson comes back on the court for Fremantle. Be a Fremantle throw as Edwards gets us underway with Hanaway. Hanaway, loose touch, Maya Styles. Can't get around her. Styles plays Ferrito. She'll fire one across. Nolan loses out there to West. She gets the ball back and West puts the tackle in. Bosco picks it up and tries to find the feet of Gibson, but tries to spin and loses the ball. Burdett on it now for Wolves. She'll fire one down the line to Styles. Styles, little chip in. Ferrito not able to get it under control. And Gibson can turn. And she'll skip past one and she'll fire on the left peg and she'll hit the side netting. Does very well. Emma Gibson there. The ball gets rolled out by Moen. Styles can't control that one. Hanaway on the side here for Fremantle. She'll fire one in to Bosco. Tries to hit it on the right foot and swipes. Big swing and a miss. Moen on the ball now. Plays Ferrito. There's a run here from Nolan. She did very well to try and find that back post, but Edwards cuts it out. Moen will throw it to Ferrito to get us underway. Here's Burdett. Fired long up towards Styles, but the touch is loose. It'll be a Fremantle side ball here. West will look to play it in. She'll play Hanaway. Hanaway looks to go long, but Styles cuts it out, does well. Hanaway over it now, tries to go down the line to West, but Ferrito cuts it out and she'll win the ball as well. Come into Burdett. Ball will to go long to Styles, perhaps. Does find Styles, who's made a nice one into the middle. Hanaway strong, but Styles stronger. Comes off of Hanaway's hand there. It's not seen by the referees. And Hanaway, Nolan battling it out. Will be a Wolves side ball here. Nolan plays Burdett. She'll look up and play Ferrito. Will play Nolan again. Nolan looks up, turns. Styles dispossessed by Gibson, who tries to find Bosco. Can't on this occasion. Ferrito picks it up. Plays Burdett. They'll retain possession here, Wolves. Fight into Nolan. Nolan looks to play one across, but Hanaway gets in the way there. Wolves from the side. Nice ball into the middle for Ito. Tries to skip past Bosco. Bosco does well. And they put a little bit of pressure on, but Bosco backs off. Rito picks up the ball and she's dispossessed. But Hanaway's touch lets her down. Wolves gets kicking in from the side here. Back to Burdett. Ball fired long up towards Styles. Styles able to turn. West just holding her up. Styles tries to find the back heel and Bosco uses the strength. And Hanaway just clears the lines and Moen will pick it up. She'll roll one into Nolan. Nolan, nice turn. She'll look to take on West, but ends up just playing it back to Burdett, who plays a nice 1-2. And the ball's moved very quickly here by Wolves, and they're able to escape the pressure. Ball up to Styles. Styles touch, lets her down though. It'll be Edwards' ball here as Rosic comes back onto the court. As does Richardson. Here is Rosic. Ball will go across to Richardson. Ball over the top to Gibson. Gibson's touch. Can't keep it under. And Burdett receives the ball from Moen as Santic comes back onto the court. Ball tries to get one through, does Santic, but blocked, and Nolan's pass blocked by Rosic. So a Wolf side ball played to Santic. Here's Nolan. Skips past one. Styles standing in a way. She has to turn back. Burdett strikes wide left of the goal as Edwards will receive the ball and Fremantle can get us back underway. 8 minutes 30 left. 1-0. Wolves are in the favour as Burdett cuts the pass out. Richardson has to put her under a bit of pressure here. Does well. Just to turn back and Nolan will pick the ball up deep. She'll turn, spin around, and the ball dribbles through to Moen, who picks it up. And she'll look to go long to Burdett, and Richardson will look to hold her up so we can get set. Here is Santic on the ball. She'll fire one through, but it's a loose pass. It'll be a Fremantle side ball, as Richardson will take. She'll go long, looking for Rosic. Rosic's touch lets her down. Styles spins, shoots. Edwards, comfortable save. Edwards throws long. Rosic gets the head on it, but it'll just be a Wolves ball. I think Moen will take this one. She'll roll Burdett. She'll look up and find Santic. Santic, nice little touch inside. Finds Burdett again. Flicked into Styles, but cut out by Bosco. Bosco spins well. Pass lets her down. Bosco still using her strength. She'll let it roll out. It'll be her side ball. Bosco stands over the side ball. She'll play it into Rosic. Rosic will look to spin, but Bosco had already made a run. And now Nolan will take the side kick, and they'll look to go quickly here. Wolves. Santic strikes over the bar. Unlucky from Daniela Santic, the number 6 for Wolves. Just over the bar. Edwards will roll Hanaway, but Nolan puts her under immediate pressure. Gibson tries to get the ball before Burdett. Ball falls back to Hanaway. Goes to Rocha Styles, putting some pressure on. Santic putting some pressure on. And Rosic's strength there, able to shield the ball out, and she'll get the side ball here. Fremantle, I believe, trying to play a 3-1, but they're set up a little bit oddly here. They need to find their shape if they want to beat this Wolves side. Moen receives the ball from Burdett. She'll get it back. Skipped past, and Santic will pick it up. Santic will look to go live, but Richardson defends well. It will be Coburn side. Santic will take it, firing into Nolan, but Hanaway does well. Richardson touch lets her down. Richardson will play it back to Rosic. Rosic to Richardson. Fires one in, but Nolan cuts it out. Here's Gibson, though. Gibson skips. The second touch has just let her down. It's a little bit too much. As Styles comes off the court now. And Burdett receives the ball from Moen. And the ball gets fired down the line. Beautiful pass. Joy fires one. Edwards makes the first save and the follow-up put wide. And the Ball up to Gibson. Takes a nice touch, and she'll play back to Hanaway. We'll play Rosic. Rosic looks up. Fires one in. Here's Gibson. Joy does very well. Nice roulette, but the second touch just lets her down the ball. Just out of her reach. She almost got that on the follow-up. Edwards will roll Hanaway. Ball from Hanaway to Gibson across. Tries to find Richardson, but it's cut out. And she'll put the pressure on now. Here's Burdette. Tries to skip past Rosic. Does so well. Hanaway on the second challenge. And it's blocked there. It's gone out for a 3-minute side ball, and Hanaway will get us underway. Played across to Gibson, who plays back. Ball fired up to Rosic. Rosic, just a little bit too heavy. She's not able to get on the end of it. Ball across to Ferrito, who's come back on the court now for Wolves. She'll look to go line to Nolan. Nolan, nice spin turn, beats Gibson beautifully and fires one across, but it skips across the face of the goal. Edwards will roll one up to Rosic. Ferrito will stand her up, and Rosic will have to get her head up and try to find a pass. She does look to spin, but Ferrito's defensive done very well there. Ball fired up by Santich, but it's cut out. Here's West. West strikes from distance. It's wide right. Firing shots off our Fremantle. None have troubled Moen so far. Nolan will stand up Gibson. The ball gets fired into Santich. Santich using her strength. Does very well, but Rosic defends Gibson. Second touch lets it down. Santich on the ball now. Finds Nolan. Back to Santich. Santich tries to beat Rosic. Doesn't on this occasion. Rosic spins back. Plays West. West on the ball now. Just tries to find one up the line, but Ferrito will cut it out. And Hanaway gets a nice little touch there. Here's Ferrito. She'll find Santich as Rosic checks. Out of the game. Here's Nolan. Ferrito. And they'll just hold the ball here. Nolan. Back to Ferrito. Needs to come back here. Fight into Santich. Nice 1-2. She'll look to go line. Nice. Again, nice little 1-2. But the second touch lets it down. She's still got it somehow. Brilliant ball retention as it's fired across to Santich, who spins brilliantly. She'll look to toe poke that one, but it'll be deflected by Bosco, and it'll be a Wolves corner kick coming up here. 2:24 left in this first half. Santich. Burrito. Fires one in. Here's Joy. Nice touch. West defends well. Gibson on the ball. Here's Hanaway. Hanaway looks to go all the way across. West had made a run, but just a little bit too slow to get to that one. Fremantle need to find their shape here. Looks like Nolan's free at the moment, and she'll find Santich, who plays back to Ferrito. She's checked off her man as Santich did well. The ball comes in and will just be passed out. Rolls through to Edwards. Edwards throws one long. Moen makes a comfortable save. Just over the head of West was that one. Here's Ferrito. She'll play Nolan. He'll look up and play Santich. Santich. Touch almost too good there. Gets caught under a foot as Gibson comes across, makes a challenge. Be a Wolves side ball here. Ferrito will look to take. She'll fire one into Joy. Strikes on the left foot. Nice first time hit. Just over the bar, and Edwards will take the goal throw here. Richardson coming back into the game now. Ball rolled to Gibson. Gibson back to Bosco. Bosco fires one up. No one on the end of that one, and Moen will take the throw. 56 left of this first half. Moen will play Nolan. Nolan. Up. West cuts it out. Nolan again. Cut out by West again. Ball back to Nolan. Across to Santich. Here's Joy, the number 21. Skips past Richardson. Cuts back. Finds Santich. Santich. Shot gets dragged wide there. Nice play from Wolves there. Burdette coming back into the game. And Edwards will look to go long. Typical Frio women's fashion. Trying to find the target early. Bosco not able to spin on this occasion. Here's Santich. 8 seconds to go. Finds Ferrito. She'll look to cut inside, but Rossich will cut it out. And that'll do us for the first half. We'll join you back shortly. Nah, had a bogan party on Friday. Decided to go with Scarlet. Nah, you can snap them. That's how I play grown men.
And you work out pretty quickly the ones who can bully you, and they just drop mentally.
Have to be physical.
Hello.
Haven't for many years, man.
Not that that's an excuse for all of us.
No. We just want it fixed, you know? And we look to get the second half underway as Wolves lead Fremantle 1-0. Round 7 of the Women's State Futsal League. As Santich will play Burdette. She'll look wide. She receives it back here. Ball just kept in there. Gibson stepping up on Burdette. Does well to block it. And she'll put a little bit of pressure on. Small will take the goal throw here. She'll just drop it for Burdette. Ball fired in. 21 Joy fires to Ferrito. She'll find Santich. Santich, quick feet. Richardson, good block. Richardson Defended well, Santich. Kept the pressure on. Edwards will collect here. Here's Richardson over the ball. Plays Rosic. Rosic tries to find Gibson, but Santich cuts it out and almost loses the ball, Rosic, but Edwards able to bail her out there as Richardson fires one back into her. Looks to go wide, but no one's there. Fremantle set up as a 2-2 at the moment. Not what they'd be looking to do, I'm sure. Need to get their shape under control. Don't want to have any chance in this game. Ball fired across here. Back into Burdett. Back out wide. Richardson standing her up. Skipped past beautifully. Edwards makes a wonderful save. Can't quite claim the follow-up, so Joy is able to collect. She'll fire one in Santich. Off the post, Santich. Off the right post. What a shot that was. Can't believe that stayed out. Unlucky to Wolves. Nice strike. Ball will be played in on the side here. Back to Burdett. Strikes from distance. Doesn't trouble Edwards on this occasion. Edwards will go long. Up towards Richardson, sorry. Touch lets her down and it'll be a Wolves ball. Burrito will play Burdett. Burdett will play up to 21. Joy. Rosic defends well. Able to win the ball back, but Santich kept the pressure on and Rosic turned into trouble. Here's Bosco over the ball, fires one up. Richardson intercepted by Burdett, strikes on the left foot. Bosco, great block. Here's Gibson, picks it up. And Santich again putting the pressure on. Gibson into Naomi Bosco. Played across to Rosic. He'll take a nice touch and spin back and play Richardson to just keep the ball here. Fired across to Gibson. Ferreira will step up. Gibson fires one into Rosic. Rosic back to Richardson. Starts putting on the pressure. Here's Wolves. Gibson tries to look for the line. Put Bosco down the line. Finds Ferreira's foot and it'll be a side ball. She'll play one across, but the ball has just come off the line there. Ferreira will get to take this one. Possession will change hands. Here's Burdett. Burrito. Burdett again. She'll look up. Take a nice touch, Joy. Rosic comes in with the old hip and shoulder. It's fouled Joy here. And the Wolves will get a free kick just outside the goalkeeper's box. It's in a good area here. Can they work something? Burdett looks to be on for a pretty easy tap in. Gibson will probably need to get out to her. Burdett fires well. Edwards makes a save. And Santich will take the corner. To Ferrito. She'll take a touch and strike. Edwards grabs this one. And she'll look to go. But Joy does well. Santich does really well as well. Edwards did just enough. Force Wolves to kick it out there. Here's Bosco over the ball. Plays Rosic. He'll look to shield, but good pressure from Wolves. Ball will be Fremantle side again. Gibson coming off now. Hanaway coming back into the game. Hanaway. Richardson. Looking up to the target. Bosco. It'll be roll through to Moen. She'll look to go up to Ferrito. She'll take a nice touch. Just shield the ball. She'll cut inside. Fire one across. Ball goes back to Burdett. Bosco on her back, but Santich spins out well. Beats Hanaway. Strikes. Hits the post again. And it comes off the back of Edwards. It'll be a corner ball. Santich needs an option here. Does have one in Joy. Takes a touch. Tries to skip past, but Bosco defends well. Has to go back. Burdett strikes. Just wide of the target. Going behind the fan is Alicia West. Will come back into the game. Edwards will look to go long to Alicia West. Doesn't find its intended target, and Moen will take the throw. We'll go into Joy. Joy here. Nice feet. Finds Burdett. Burdett up to Santich. Spins out well. Santich plays one across, and Ferrito not able to get on the end of it. Thought Santage would shoot again there. Third time would be the charm, I'd say. She'll fire one into Ferrito. She'll look to get a bump in the back, but be fair play from the referees here. Santage will wander over to the other court to collect the ball. Fremantle definitely still in this game, only 1-0. They'll need to keep playing their best futsal, find their shape, and keep winning that ball back and counter-attack as much as they can if they want a chance to score. Ball from Santage to Burdett, blocked by Richardson. And Burdett has a lot of time here to just pick out Ferrito, and they can look to go. Ball brilliantly played down the line. Joy picks it up, tries to find Santage again. Santage looks to beat Rosic and Edwards, but they do well, and Moen's able to collect at the far end. Someone's cleared. 18:20 to go. Owen rolls at Burdett. Burdett fires one into Ferrito. She'll look up the line, but that ball is kept in somehow by Joy. Ferrito had a good angle of that one. Fired across to Joy again, but a touch this time does let her down. And Edwards will take the goal kick here shortly. Ball from Edwards will go long. Looking for West. Richardson will play Hanaway. Hanaway plays Rosic. Rosic getting stood up by Joy here. Does really well. And Santage. Great pressure from Santage and Joy. Joy tries to get around Edwards, but Edwards gets down really low, makes a great save. And she'll roll out Hanaway. Wolves, great pressure there, but good goalkeeping from Edwards, keeping Fremantle in this game as Santage just stand up a woman at target. And Burdett will play back to Ferrito. And Joy will look to get wide here, but Ferrito will go to the right-hand side and try to find Santage through the middle. Can't on this occasion. Edwards' ball here as Gibson comes back into the game. Here is Hanaway. Up to Richardson, who's playing up top for Fremantle now, and Joy cuts it out, but Richardson gets it back. And just holds the ball here. Played wide. Alicia West takes a nice touch inside, tries to find Richardson. Doesn't on this occasion. Burdett gets the rebound. Burdett tries to beat Gibson. Gibson does well to clear the lines. Santage put the pressure on Richardson. It's going to be a Fremantle side ball. Fired across to Hanaway. Hanaway just dribbling, bringing the ball up the court. Tries to fire one. Santage again puts the block in. Pressure from the front with Daniela Santage. She's doing very well this game. Scored the only goal of the game so far. Hanaway now tries to find Gibson. Gibson's touch. Shot to tame one, and Moen can just collect. Ball will go long. Joy. She'll look to find Santage in the middle, but can't on this occasion. Richardson will take a breather. Joy on the side here will get us underway for Wolves. Fires one into Ferrito. She'll skip past West with ease and strikes. Edwards, another great save. Edwards again collects brilliantly. Carla Edwards did extremely well there in net for Fremantle. Kept them alive in this game. They'll look to go up again. Will Wolves tries to fire one into Santage as Burdett, but can't find the intended target this occasion. And Edwards from the goal throw here rolls Hanaway. Santage, pressure again from Santage. They get caught out on the counter here. Hanaway's ball doesn't find Gibson, and Burdett intercepts and it's cleared out. Back up to Edwards. Ball goes up towards Gibson. But Burdett does well defensively. Ferrito takes a nice touch, but Hanaway intercepts. Ferrito into Santage, back. Ball go to the back post as Joy's made a brilliant run, but Carla Edwards again having an absolutely outstanding game so far for Fremantle. Truly keeping them in the game as Santage will collect the ball, try to fire one back into Ferrito, but she's not able to find her on this occasion. Santage over the ball. Here's Burdett, strikes one, Edwards collects. Drops it for Hanaway. Fighting towards Gibson. Carla Edwards makes another brilliant save there. Joy strike. So Edwards gets down low. Rosic put the pressure on. And Wolves do win the side ball here. Ball will come to Burdett. She'll look to play one in to Santich, but Gibson will cut it out. Hanaway looks to play one in the line. Might have taken a deflection. It has. It'll be a Fremantle side ball. It's come off a Wolves player there, and Rosic can get us underway here. Fremantle need to look to get forward as Bosco's made a run. Joy not able to cut that one out. Hanaway strikes one from distance as Styles will play for Rito. She'll lose the ball under her feet, but she'll retain possession. Here's Burdett. Here's Joy. Played to Styles. Styles looks to turn, but Gibson does well defensively. It's cleared out. Rolled back. Played across. Strike from distance. Edwards again makes a save. And Hanaway will collect. Ball up to Gibson. Ooh, cheeky nutmeg, but rolls through to Moen. Nice touch. Nice, beautiful touch inside. Does really well to keep possession there. Burdett will look to find Farida with the pass. Overhit. Fremantle will get us underway on the side with Hanaway. $12:30 to go. 5-1 up to Bosco. Bosco spins. Burdett defending well though. Looks to find Hanaway again. Ball cross from Burdett, cut out by Gibson. Gibson strikes from distance. That one will go wide though. Moen hasn't been troubled yet this game. Ball's into Ferrito, who'll find Styles. Styles will look to skip past Rosic, but Rosic strong and defends well. Edwards here. Looks to find Gibson's feet, but Nolan cuts it out. Here is Burdett. Tries to get around Bosco, but can't on this occasion. Nolan from the side. Plays Burdett. Back to Nolan. Nolan looks to attack here into the middle, but Gibson able to cut it out. Ferrito. Ferrito and Gibson, great battle there. Wolves side ball. Ferrito will play Burdett. Burdett will look up and find Nolan. Nolan might be able to find Styles here. No, he tries to skip past Hanaway. Hanaway takes a little bit too much time on the ball, as does Gibson. They'll keep it here, Fremantle. Played across to Bosco. Bosco looks to find Hanaway. Hanaway. Nolan puts her under pressure. Does well. Bosco's pass is loose. We'll come back to Fremantle. Hanaway will look to take on Styles. Styles does well though. And Rosic gets the block in. And it'll be a Wolves side ball as Nolan will look to play. So there's been a potential for an incorrect substitution, I believe, there. Usually a yellow card offence, not on this occasion. As Burdett collects. Strikes from distance. Bosco gets the block in. They need to look to step here, Fremantle. 10 minutes left in the game. They're still 1-0 down. Styles picks the ball up and stands up Hanaway. Hanaway does well defensively and wins the ball back for Fremantle. Well done. Edwards goes long to Bosco. Chested, not able to keep the ball in though. Wolves side with Burdett. Plays Moen. Moen. Back to Burdett. Burdett here on the ball. Cuts back in for Styles. Styles looks up and finds Ferrito. She'll play across to Burdett. Ball up to Nolan. Cut out by Richardson. Richardson on the counter now. Richardson strikes but misses the ball. Here's Bosco strikes but misses the target. This moment again still has not been troubled as she'll throw one out to Ferrito and she'll try and break quickly with Wolves, but Hanaway able to cut cut that one out down the line. Burrito back to Burdett. Burdett play across to Nolan. Nolan looks up into Burdett. Burdett pressured by Richardson, and it'll be a Wolves side ball with Nolan. Played into Burdett. Burdett will look up, and Burrito can turn and look to take on Hanaway now. She might just do just that. She does. She cuts inside. She'll end up playing Nolan. Nolan's touch lets her down. Ball has gone out for a Fremantle side kick, but Silas seemed to have pointed the way of Wolves. Confusion on mine and his behalf, I believe. Rosic plays one into West. West fires one long. Richardson can't keep it under control, but retains possession somehow. Here's Ferrito. She'll just take a couple touches on the sole of the foot and find Burdett, and she'll find Styles, and Styles will look to play one wide. Ferrito will pick it up, but Richardson does well. Hanaway stopped for some reason. Might be getting a little bit tired there. Styles. Richardson standing her up. And ball's played to Burdett, who strikes. Not able to trouble Carla Edwards on this occasion. Rosic looks to go up to the target. Does well. Spins out. Rosic strikes. And Moen makes a great save. It's the first time she's been called upon, but she's done absolutely brilliantly there. The ball somehow stayed in, and West has had a shot. And here's Richardson on the edge, and Moen collects now, and they can look to settle down. A lot of things going on in a very short period of time there. Burrito tries to skip, does skip down the line. Edwards taking a lot to beat her tonight, and Edwards gets nutmegged by Ferrito. It's a beautiful, beautiful take down the line. And it'll be a timeout for Fremantle here. 7 minutes and 8 seconds left as Wolves lead 2-0. We'll come back shortly. We'll look to get back underway here. Wolves leading Fremantle 2-0. Fremantle calling a timeout there, and they'll have the kickoff. It'll be Richardson who will take. Hadaway fires one to Richardson, but Ferrito does well defensively, and the ball will just roll out. Just come off the sole of Richardson's foot. Ferrito into Nolan. Nolan back to Ferrito. Ferrito cuts inside. Richardson putting her on a lot of pressure, though. She's able to find Styles, and Styles not able to skip past Hanaway, but the ball will come back to Ferrito. Nolan will pick it up now. Nolan into Santich. Santich cuts inside. And outside, Santich skipping around. Edwards makes another save here, and she'll look to go. She'll be on a bike here. Does find Hanaway. Hanaway fires a shot. It's wide of the target. Moen looked to have it covered. It went behind the goal. Goal kick. Hanaway pretty certain it was a corner there, but should really get on with the game as Styles will turn here. And Hanaway, little hip and shoulder on Ferrito, and it'll be a free kick for the Wolves. Yeah. if they can work something here. Ball will need to be put back in the right spot. Burrito into Santic. Need to wait for the whistle. Now she can play. Ball down the line to Styles, but it's overhit and just roll through. Edwards will collect. Edwards will look to go to Hanaway. Hanaway looks to take on. Burrito does well. Does brilliantly, but can't keep it in. Erin Hanaway unlucky on this occasion. Ball from Santic across to Nolan. Back to Burrito. Touch. Passes in front of us. The touch lets her down. Richardson to West. West looks to skip past Nolan, but Nolan does well. The ball ends up going out, and it'll be a free kick to Wolves. We have third foul for Fremantle with 5 minutes to go as Nolan plays Burrito. Joy comes back onto the court for Wolves, and the ball's played to Santic. Burrito collects. Across to Nolan. Nolan, nice touch inside. Gibson not able to cut that one out. Here's Burrito. Tries to find Santic. Santic, great strength. Might have been clipped, but the ball will go out. Ball rolls through and Mullen will collect for a throw in here. Joy tries to skip past Erin Hanaway, but cannot on this occasion. Ball fired in. Santic on the left foot. Fires wide. Hanaway, nutmeg. Pass. Doesn't find West. Hanaway cut out by Santic. Nolan looks to spin. West putting under a lot of pressure. As well does West. Nolan will win the side ball though. Ball stays in here. And the ball still in, still in, still in. Joy does really well. Here we go. Finds the back post, Santic. Santic strikes, but Edwards makes another great save, and Joy able to tap it on the follow-up as Richard couldn't clear it off the line there. That's 3-0 now to Wolves. Edwards unlucky there. Ball, Gibson into the middle to Richardson, tries to find the 1-2. Gibson strikes on the left foot. And the ball was already out on the side there. Here is Santic. Tries to flick one up, but it hits the side netting. Interesting decision. Richardson on the ball now for Fremantle. Play a little one into Rosic. Rosic from distance strikes. Moen, comfortable save. Tries to find Joy, but ball gets intercepted. Here's Styles on the side. Here's Burdett. Back to Styles. Looks to take on Bosco. Can't get past her. And Bosco will have the side ball. Played into Richardson, but the touch lets it down. Santic does well. Burdett does well. Great defensively from Wolves as Styles look to skip past Bosco, but so stop that one from going any further. Here is Styles over the ball. Santic. Rosic, Richardson, pass. Loose. Not able to find Gibson, and Wolves will get us away from the side. Ball through, Santic. Made the run, but couldn't get on the end of the pass. Here is Edwards. She'll go long. Strong. Rosic holds the ball up well. Finds Gibson. Gibson spins. She's under immediate pressure. Gibson spins again. Ball ends up going out for a Wolves side ball, and Burdett will have this one. Minute 4 to go. Looks like the Wolves will get away with a 3-0 victory here. This is some kind of late drama. Here's Styles over the ball. She skips past Richardson. Spins out again, but Rosic collects, strikes, but it's wide. Wide right of the goal. Doesn't trouble Moen. Good pass up towards Santic. Santic strikes on the right. Saved by Edwards. It's had a ripper game, Edwards. A few very clutch saves. 3-0 was not a respectable scoreline to her. Goalkeeping today. As Rosic will look to break. She'll stop the ball. Try to play one to Gibson. Gibson will play one to Richardson. 30 seconds remain. Here is Naomi Bosco. Looks to fire one over the top, but Richardson hadn't made the run. 28 now left on the clock as Moen will look to go up towards Santic and does well, does Santic. Santic strikes. Santic strikes into the side netting. Edwards collects. Edwards for Richardson there. Now getting a little bit tired of the Fremantle women's team. Still time here for another goal for Wolves, perhaps, but yeah, I think Fremantle are probably out of this contest now. They're looking tired. Be a foul there against Wolves. And Hanaway will take. Ball ends up with Gibson at the feet. Gibson skips, strikes. Gibson. Moen makes a good save. Gibson puts the pressure on again. Four seconds remain. Rosic, what can she do here from the side ball? Looking like 3-0 Wolves. Potential here. Set play perhaps, and Joy looks to get past Rosic and fires. Good strength from Joy and not able to find the target before the buzzer can go off. And that'll be 3-0 in the favour of Wolves. It's a good contest. Edwards had a great game in goal, unlucky to concede 3, but the Wolves players
Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
Okay, we don't care anymore. Thank you.
Yeah. That's shocking.
And welcome back to round 7 action. Sunday afternoon. Fremantle versus the Coburn Wolves. Men's State League futsal action. As Liam Cummings will put his shirt on. Captain. Look to shake hands as they do that. We'll go through the team list for today. Fremantle, number 1, Jaden Ashmore in goal. Number 10, the captain, Liam Cummings. Number 23, Nicholas Canast. Number 3, Alistair Gomes. Number 4, Jake Pizzuto. Number 19, Marco Florenka. Number 7, Luke Ross. Number 8, Ahmad Jahal. Number 22, Noah Lummett. Number 6, Zephyr McPherson. And the Wolves line up today. In goal, number 1, Damian Tesevich. Number 5, Roger Lee, ex-Fremantle. Number 72, Yang Kok. Number 15, Michael Vlasic. Number 2, Christian Silas. Number 86, Phoenix Wright. Number 82, Ricardo Lino. Number 9, Mark Gavranich. And number 12, Luke Christie. Should be an interesting affair. Fremantle have come out on top in previous encounters this season. Looks strong. Wolves are always a chance. To be missing a couple players today, though, to Wolves. Let's see how long it'll take them to notice they've got 5 people on the court at the moment. Coburn have had their first win. It's the toss. Let's see if they can win the game. Starting lineup for Fremantle: McPherson, Cummings, Canast, Pizzuto, and Ashmore. And for Wolves, Tesevich, Vlasic, Silas, Lee, and Koch. Ball from Yarn, played back to Vlasic. Vlasic into Lee. Lee back to Vlasic. Cross to Silas. He'll look to step inside and play Vlasic. He'll fire one across the Yarn. He'll look for the first time pass, but Canast will cut it out. Cummings on the ball now. Pizzuto. Back to Canast. Will look up. Find Cummings again. First time ball. Looks to go to McPherson. Vlasic cuts it out. They fumble together. Ferguson gets the turn and shot off. Lee and Vlasic getting in each other's way there. McPherson able to find a little bit of space for a shot as Jan will get us. Throw the ball back to Tesevich, who will roll Vlasic. Fires in to the target. Vlasic finds Silas on the side. Silas looks to find the middle, but can't on this occasion, and he will. Stick a hand out, Silas. Argues his point, but quite mute in my opinion, as Cummings will stand over the free kick. Tesevich setting up his wall. Quite a distance out here. Needs something special, Cummings. Might look to just pass. Does look to pass. Here's Pizzuto. Touch inside. Strikes on the left peg. Blocked by Yarn, and Tesevich had it covered on the follow-up anyway, as Pizzuto will have the corner here for Fremantle. Looks to go back to Cummings, who find Pizzuto again. He'll wait for McPherson to make a run. McPherson will try the first time pass, but Lee intercepts as Vlasic looks to go long. Wasted pass, goes out for a coming side ball. Stephen McPherson gets himself deep, trying to create space for the Fremantle 3 to work in. Ball chipped over the top. Zudo apologised for that one. As Vlasic plays Tesovic. Vlasic receives again. We'll play Lee. Lee will look up and play Silas. Silas touch. Plays back, fires one across to Vlasic. Vlasic, pass is cut out by Canastu. Nice little back roll to Pizzuto. Pizzuto to Canast. Canast strikes. Tesovic makes a great save. He'll just hold the ball here and roll Silas. Silas to Lee. Lee across to Vlasic. Canast will stand him up. Ball goes down the line to Jan. Jan, little cut back and ball go all the way back to Tesovic. Who'll roll Lee. Lee to Vlasic. Vlasic on the side here for Wolves. Back in the middle of Silas. Back to Vlasic. Vlasic looks to go down the line. Silas looks to turn, but it's cut out by McPherson. McPherson strikes. It's the outside of the foot. It's not very pretty. It'll be a side ball for Wolves. Goodrich commanding his team, as always. Roger Lee asking for options now, as the ball will be played in by Tesovic. And Canasta will look to step up. And McPherson looks to step onto Vlasic, but he finds a nice pass to Jan. Jan, beautiful turn, uses the body really well. Finds Silas. Here is Silas, strikes! The toe poke, it's over the bar. Apologies for the profanity. Here is Ashmore, who plays Pizzuto. Pizzuto back to Cummings. Cummings across to Canast. Fires one up to McPherson. Does well to hold off Vlasic, and he'll find Pizzuto again, and they'll look to reset. Ball goes across to Cummings. Cummings. Canast leaves. Tries to find McPherson, but the pass is just a little bit in front of him as Pizzuto will now send up Silas, but he'll play Jan anyway. Jan, nice turn. Here's Silas. Little body feint, plays back to Vlasic. Vlasic able to find Lee. Lee back to Vlasic. Tries to find Jan, but the ball is intercepted by McPherson. Silas will take the side ball. Back to Vlasic. McPherson blocks, Tesovic collects. Lee on the ball. Silas now, back to Lee. Will he find Vlasic? He does. Looks to spin. Little flick, but it's going to be cut out by Cummings, and they can counter here. Canast. Gonna look to turn, but holds the ball. Here's Cummings. Here's Pizzuto. Here's Cummings again. Finds a nice space at the back post. Strikes! Near post finish. Tesovic beaten. Roger Lee not close enough to his man there, and Liam Cummings finds the finish. 1-0 Fremantle. He'll come off now. It'll be a double substitution. No, a triple. Back to Florenka. Florenka. Look to take on Silas, perhaps. No. Yes. Flicks one down the line to Gomez. And Gomez not happy about the decision there. Neither is Jan. A little bit of afters between the two. Vlasic collects. Here's Lee on the ball now. Back to Vlasic. Up the line to Jan. Jan. Pass cut out. Ross collects. Pizzuto receives the pass from Ross. And here is Pizzuto. Takes his man on and then tries to find the pass. Ends up just kicking it out and he falls over in the process. Silas collects the ball now. Christie comes into the game for his first minutes. Silas finds a nice ball across to Vlasic. Vlasic to Christie. Ross standing Christie up. Christie will play Vlasic, who will play Jan, who looks to flick inside, but Florenka has the better of him on this occasion. And he is fouled there. Florenka to Pizzuto. Pizzuto now. Plays one down the line. Nice 1-2. Pizzuto doesn't get the connection he needs, and Tesovic makes a nice save. Here's Christie on the ball now for the Wolves. Across to Vlasic. Vlasic fires one up. Florenka gets a touch, and Phoenix Wright's come off his head. Pizzuto back to Ross the boss. Ross. Pizzuto. Back to Ross. Ross. Will he look to take on Christie? No, he'll play Pizzuto again. Pizzuto. Florenka. Fires one across, but it's cut out by Chrissy. Ross picks it up. Tesovic makes a good save. Snap shot by Luke Ross, and Tesovic stands his ground as the ball gets thrown long. Phoenix Wright can't collect that one, and Jaden Ashmore will play us out from the back for Fremantle. Alistair Gomez will be up top, and Florenka's made a terrible mistake there. He's played the ball straight out. Couldn't find a 6-foot pass. Disappointing from him. Christie on the ball now for Wolves. All of the foot touches. Back to Vlasic. Back to Christie. Gomez puts some pressure on now. As does Ross, looking to cut the pass. Christie looks to go long to Gavranich, but can't find him. Here is Florenka on the side. Florenka. Cross to Luke Ross. Luke Ross looks up to find Pizzuto. Pizzuto back to Ross. Ross will find a little dinked ball in, and the 1-2 with Ross. Ross will keep possession. Here's Pizzuto. Cuts inside Pizzuto. Rolls the keeper. Pizzuto looks to play a ball back, but the only person he's passed to is the keeper, Tesovic. Pizzuto did well to get around the keeper there, but instincts to shoot weren't there for him as Wolves counter. Counter they do. Well done from Phoenix Wright. Christie and Gavranich. Able to be found at the back post is Gavs, and here finds a nice little tap in. Scores levelled 1-1. And Gomez gets sent away back to Ross, back to Florenka. Here's Jahel. First minutes of the game for him. Here is Ross. Ross across to Florenka. Florenka cuts inside, but there's too many men to beat. And Christie on the break. Florenka fouls him there. No yellow card. Christie complaining to the referees here. Tesovic will take the free kick. Go back to Christie. Phoenix Wright plays Christie again. Gomez puts the pressure on. Does really well, Gomez. Forces Luke Christie to play the ball out. Strike from Ross. Intercepted. Florenka, beautiful turn. Phoenix Wright, lovely tackle to deny Florenka a goal. Ross. Florenka plays Jahel. Jahel gets a court under his feet. Nice footwork. Plays Florenka. Does Luke Ross. Looks to skip past, but Chrissy defends well. They'll take the ball here. The Coburn Wolves plays to Tesovic. Back to Christie. Across to Phoenix Wright, sorry. Ball thrown long. Gomez couldn't cut it out, and Gavranich couldn't get a touch on it. Ball. Side ball for Fremantle now as Luke Ross will look to take. He'll play a ball into Florenka. He'll just walk the ball up the court here. Plays Ross. Alistair Gomez peels off his man. Luke Ross finds Jahel. Jahel touch. Finds Gomez. Back to Jahel. Jahel to Ross. Ross fires. Oh my word. It's come off both posts there. Ross, unorthodox shot. I don't know how it's come off both posts. Tesovic lucky not to concede there. Jahel over the corner now. Rolled for Florenka. Strikes. Blocked by Lino. We'll have another go here. Fremantle. Jahel. Florenka. Touch. Strike. Tesovic. Brilliant save. Fremantle corner now. Gomez over it. Ball to Jahel. Jahel strikes. Tesovic makes a great save, and they can counter here. Wolves. Jahel does well to track back with Christie, but Christie skips past him. Fouled on the way through, but it's an advantage played, and the ball ends up being fired wide. It'll be a rolling foul to Fremantle, though. Ball played to Ross. Ross looks up, back pass to Gomez. Gomez to Jahel. Jahel. Lummett back on the court now. Fires one, but Luke Ross not happy with the pass. Couldn't get that one under control. It'll be Tesovic on the side here. Plays one to Christie. Into Lino. Phoenix right plays Christie. At the back, Gavranich collects. Oh, bowl roll step over from Gavranich, rolling back the years. Phoenix right finds him again. Gomez does well, but Gavranich does better. Cuts it back on his left foot. Gavranich. Unlucky with the skill moves there from Gavranich. Couldn't break through the last line. Luke Ross fires one from distance. Ambitious attempt. He thought Tesovic might have been off his line. Tesovic will drop the ball here for Christie. He'll find Phoenix right. He'll find Christie again. Christie looks to skip past Gomez and does very well. Ball fight in. Ball roll. Luke Ross just gets a leg on it, but Phoenix right able to hold it still. Here is Tesovic. Fires up to Gavranich. Cut out by Jahel. Luke Ross on the ball now. Luke Ross strikes. Blocked by Lino. Here's Gomez. Gomez back to Ross. Ross touch. And Tesovic collects with ease. Christie on the ball. Jahel. Manning him up. Here's Phoenix right. Plays Gavranich. Gavranich fires one to the back foot of Christie. Christie will play Phoenix right. He'll play Christie again. Gavranich touch, lets him down there, but he's still got the ball somehow. He is intercepted eventually, but he wins it back. Comes off his hand though. With Fremantle free kick on the halfway line as Gomez leaves the court and Cummings comes back in. Luke Ross over the free kick now and Jahel will collect. Jahel fires one. So no one doesn't find the intended pass. Receiver of Liam Cummings and Vlasic. Wolves can counter. Lino to Vlasic. Vlasic fires one in, but Ashmore makes a brilliant save with his feet. Here's Christie on the ball. He'll find Lino. Lino will look to beat Ross, but Ross does well. Yarn does well defensively as well as Lummett tried to get around him. Jahel caught in possession. Fired back for Vlasic. It's come off the inside of the post. It'll be a Wolves side ball here. And Vlasic will fire again. Great first strike, great second strike. As Fremantle will use their timeout for this half. Scores level 1-1, 9 minutes 46 of stop clock to go. We'll join you back shortly. And we're back. Scores obviously still level. It'll be a Jaden Ashmore ball. Back on the court is Canast and Pizzuto for Fremantle. Canast collects here. To Lummett, Pizzuto, Canast. Looks to go line. Intercepted by Vlasic. Canast on the side here. Plays Lummett. Lummett goes across to Pizzuto. Pizzuto back to Canast. Canast. Look to find Cummings. Plays one back for Pizzuto. Pizzuto fires one into Cummings. Cummings is fouled in the process by Vlasic. And Fremantle have a free kick. Luke Christie arguing with the referees. He wasn't even involved in the foul. He wasn't happy. The ref's not happy with him. Lummett He's peeled off to the side here. Can Cummings find him? Does find him. Strikes. Beautiful. Beautifully worked set piece from Fremantle. Liam Cummings and Noah Lummett combined there. Read it from a mile away. I did anyway, but Wolves not able to read the situation quick enough, and Lummett able to capitalise. It's 2-1 Fremantle now. Vlasic fires one. Wide. Hits the fan. Jaden Ashmore. Canast on the ball. Canast back for Pizzuto. Pizzuto touch inside. Beats Christie. Here's Lummett. Who'll find Cummings. Who finds Canast. Canast tries the first time ball. Lummett tries to get it down. Does get it down, but fouls Christie in the process. Christie will take the free kick. Looks to go quickly. Christie arguing the referees again here. Lucky not to get himself a yellow card soon. Pick the ball up here and he'll play Vlasic. He'll play Silas. Silas. Little flick. Canast cuts it out. Silas tries to win it back as the ball does look like it came off Yarn's chest, but be given as a Wolves ball. Here's Christie. Looks to beat Cummings. Here's Silas. Back to Vlasic. Across to Yarn. Yarn, beautiful spin. Beats Canast. Christie not able to cut inside, and Ashmore collects. Lummett on the ball. Plays Pizzuto. Here is Lummett. Here is Canast. Ball from Canast into Pizzuto. Pizzuto steps inside. Looks to take on. Silas does, but Vlasic cuts it out. Here is Silas. Toe poke blocked by Noah Lummett. Wolves corner kick here. Vlasic collects. Silas plays back to Vlasic. Strikes one. We have pass cross to the back post, but Christie wasn't there on this occasion. Ashmore plays it into Pizzuto. Ball fired into Cummings. Comes out wide. Lummett looks to take on his man. Cuts inside. Still Lummett. Canast now. Canast tries to fire one in, but cut out and eventually comes off Vlasic. Will be a Fremantle ball on the side. Pizzuto into Lummett. Lummett across to Canast. Canast flick up towards Cummings, who strikes wide of the goal. Looked like he had the better of Lee, but Lee did enough to put him off the shot. Back to Vlasic. Vlasic up to Silas. Silas looks to skip past Pizzuto, but doesn't get past him on this one. Lummett strikes on the right foot after a little step over inside maneuver. Fires wide. Tesovic will collect the ball here. 7 minutes to go. Fremantle 3 fouls, Coburn 4. The score's 2-1 in favour of Fremantle. Silas collects from Tesovic. We'll play Lee. Lee to Vlasic. Vlasic fires one up towards Gavranic, but gets the ball back eventually after a Lummett header, and he looks to skip past Cummings, but Ashmore will collect. Balls roll into Canast. Canast finds Lummett. Lummett, little flick over to Cummings. Cummings to Lummett. Lummett across to Pizzuto. Pizzuto needs an option. Has it in Cummings. And Pizzuto's made a beautiful back post run, but Tesovic reads it well and comes out and collects. As Cummings will take the header. One-on-one. Canast plays it back. Pizzuto. Canast. Canast. Beautiful finish. Beautiful link-up play between Lummett, Pizzuto, and Canast. As Canast had a nice ball in and then peeled off to the back post, and Pizzuto was able to find him and fire past Tesovic. 3-1 now in favour of Fremantle. We get back underway with Silas into Vlasic, across to Lee. Lee to Vlasic. Vlasic tries to find Gavranic, but ball comes off the back of Florenka, and he'll receive a ball from Ashmore. But Vlasic puts him under pressure straight away, does well. Pizzuto does well to combine with Florenka. And the ball comes wide to Canast. Canast will look to step in. Plays a nice little ball round Gavranich into Florenka. Florenka tries to find Pizzuto, but pass is just a little bit in front of him. Pizzuto ends up just getting caught under his foot. Canas does well to get in front of the target there. Defending brilliantly. Not giving Gavranich a chance to turn. It'll be a Wolves timeout now. 5:50 left on the clock as Fremantle leads 3-1. And we'll get it underway for this last 5 minutes 50 of the first half after the Wolves timeout. The Tesevic's ball. McPherson getting some more minutes on the first team here at Fremantle now. Ball comes out to Lee. Lee looks to go line to Gavranich. Gavranich does well to keep it under control. Here's Lee. Put under pressure immediately. Here's Pizzuto. Tries to find McPherson on the follow-up, but it's cut out, and it'll be a corner ball for Fremantle. Pizzuto will find Canast. Canast rolls one across for Florenka, who looks to probably cut inside and have a shot here. No, finds Pizzuto. Pizzuto looks to find him again, but the pass is cut out, and there's a counter on here. Here is Roger Lee. Strikes on the left foot, but he blazed it wide. Pizzuto, lucky there. Almost caught out. It's not enough that he makes a mistake that leads to a goal, but when he does, he hears about it. Ball goes across to Florenka. Into Pizzuto, back to Florenka. Canas now collects. Ball goes across. Pizzuto tries to find McPherson, but it's cut out by Vlasic. Ball comes into Jake Pizzuto. Canas cuts inside and plays Pizzuto, who then play a pretty dodgy pass to Florenka, but does well to keep it under. Ball fired up to McPherson. Touch off the inside of the legs. Canas hits the outside of the post. McPherson didn't know much about the pass, but it would have been a beautiful assist. Canas did well to get a shot off in the first place as Christie comes back on for Wolves, and Silas will look to play one up. But it's cut out again. Fremantle doing very well here, defending the target. But Silas intercepts and does well. Little dink, not enough to get beyond Pizzuto. Beat the keeper, but Pizzuto able to get back and clean up the scraps. Gavranich collects the ball now. Step over, inside, cuts. Roger Lee, Silas. Canas clapping him on. Christie collects. Silas now at the back. Plays Lee. Lee. Look up, right foot, pass, lets him down. Here's Pizzuto to Florenka. Florenka, little dink over Tesevic. Beautiful play from Fremantle. That's 4-1. Marko Florenka with a beautiful finish up and over Tesevic. 4 individual goal scorers for Fremantle so far. They lead the Wolves by 3. Christie now. Need a bit of fight to get his team back into the game. Lino looks to play one down towards Christie, but the communication wasn't quite there. Ashmore will get the ball. Jahal now. Here's Ross. Ross looks to cut inside, and Florenka slipped over there. Ross still has it. Fires one at the back post, but Silas cuts it out. Christie, little pass. Jahel strikes. Tesevic, beautiful save. Jahel checking the boots to make sure they're still there after hitting that ball so hard. Tesovic did really well to make the save. Luke Ross plays Jahel. Christie does well to skip past. There's a couple fouls in there. That'll be 2, I think. A rolling foul. That'll bring Freo up to 5. As Christie has fouled twice in the play as he's made a beautiful run down the line. 3:24 to go as Fremantle hit their 5th foul. Christie standing over this free kick now. Can they get one back? Ashmore set himself up. Jahel will need to step inside just a little bit. Ball probably won't go out to Gavranich. No, it doesn't. Strike. McPherson gets the block in. Looks like he's hurt from that one. Might be time to hit the gym if that one hurt McPherson. Gavranich will stand over this one and he'll roll Yarn. Yarn will strike, but roll into him is pretty crap. Gavranich looks sore here. Holding the groin. Will have to come off in a second, though. Ross. Jahel. Jahel to Florenka. Florenka. Here is Ross. Ross. Needs an option. Flicks for Jahel. Will find Florenka, who will look to fire on him, but Christie will intercept. The injured Gavranich does well. Here's Jahel. Back to... Tries to find Florenka, but... Shots put a little bit wide as he looked to be leaning back on that one as Ross. Take the top man, Yarn, plays Christie. Yarn, nice block on Florenka. It's right now. Here's Christie. Christie, little flick forward to Lino. Lino, nice spin. On the left foot, slips though, and Ashmore collects. It's rolled to Florenka. He'll look to take on Yarn. Step over, step over. Drags him down the line and fires one across. No one's in the box for him, though. Tesovic receives and plays Phoenix right again. He'll play Christie. Yarn, Christie. Phoenix right. Fake rollback. Plays one up towards Lino. Lino, good strength. Turns Gomez. Lino does well. He had 2 on him. Eventually comes off him and goes out for Fremantle side ball. Cummings getting some more minutes in this first half. 2:07 to go. Fremantle still on the 5 fouls. Wolves on 4. Cummings on the ball now. Jahel will make a nice run down the line, opening the space up for the ball across. That ball's gone out about 3 times there as Gomez's touch has let him down. Here is Luke Christie. He plays Tesovic. We'll receive again. Christie fires to Yarn. Yarn plays a back post ball. Phoenix right, slides. Does well to get back up quickly, and Jahel does well to block. Corner ball for Wolves here. They make something happen before the halftime whistle blows. Roll to Lino. Lino strikes on the right foot. Ashmore makes the save. Phoenix right over the corner again. Rolled to Phoenix right. Christie. From Lino that was. Here's Ashmore. Minute 20 to go. Luke Ross over the ball. It's an option. Has one in Gomez. Beautiful ball off the line actually. As Cummings does well to spin out Yarn and just retain the ball here. Fremantle look to move back into a 4-0. Jahel plays wide to Gomes, and they do get them 3-1 now as Cummings collects. Liam Cummings strikes. Beautiful block by Yarn. Cummings will end up just playing the ball back to Ross. Here is Ross standing over it from distance. Luke Ross barely wide of the goal, and it's taking a deflection on the way through. Beautiful strike from Luke Ross. Looked to have Tesovic beat if it was on target. Ball fired in by Gomez, but it's intercepted. Here's Christie. Across to Phoenix right. Phoenix right. Up the line. Lino. Lino looking to fire one back in, but Ross intercepts. 44 to go now. Lino fires one. Intercepted by Jahel. Nice little nutmeg. Jahel skips around Yarn as well. Looks to cut it back. Ends up coming off Yarn. Here's Jahel. Here's Cummings. Here's Ross. Luke Ross now fires one up to Gomez. Gomez does well to keep it in. Cummings to Ross. Ross back to Cummings. Last 17 here as Cummings looks to flick one up, and Christie does well. Gomez lets a foul. That's the 6th foul. No need for that. Only 11 seconds to go. It's giving away the 10-meter penalty here. Gomez looked beaten there and then set her arm out and grabbed onto Christie. Christie will take this 10-meter penalty. Bring the lead down to 2. Can Christie convert from the 10-meter spot? Ashmore working out where the line is for him. He's furthest out he can stand. Luke Ross getting the head of Christie. Teammates at Cobras in the Superliga. Luke Ross has pushed himself all the way up with the assumption that Ashmore's going to save this. And he does come back eventually. Here's Christie. Christie strikes. Great save, Ashmore. Christie not able to convert. Ashmore makes a brilliant save down to his left. Christie not too happy with himself. As Lino will fire it into him, and Christie does really well. Christie makes up for the 10-meter penalty within 5 seconds. Brilliant from Luke Christie. Beautiful footwork, beautiful finish. Did it the hard way. Could have scored the 10-meter, but he scored in the end. That's all that matters. Brings the score of 4-2. Luke Ross strikes one from distance, and that'll bring us into the half. 4-2. Luke Ross and Fremantle lead. Coburn Wolves. See you shortly.
Someone like Aiden De La Cruz and Stefan. What's his last name? The Croatian boy? That's not an Eagle. Serbia. Sinanovic or Zemanovic.
And we'll look to get this second half underway. Fremantle leading 4-2. 20 minutes of stop clock action to close out your Sunday. What more could you ask for? Fremantle will have the kickoff, I believe. And we're back underway. Ball goes to Lumet Canast. Wolves look to be putting some pressure on as Vlasic came charging forward there. Canast fires one. Christie's. Probably didn't need to touch that, but it's now going out for a Fremantle side ball. Fremantle, 4 players on the pitch at the moment, probably look to play a 4-0. Canast looks to put in a block. Tesovic collects. Tesovic throws one long. Vlasic tries to get on the end of it, but can't on this occasion. He'll watch it roll out. Will Ashmore. Here's Florenka. Looks to skip past Jan. Looks to skip past Christie too, but can't get around both of them. Tesovic collects. Ball into Vlasic. Vlasic across to Christie. Luke Christie fires one in to Jan, but it's intercepted by Pizzuto. Pizzuto now will find Canast. Canast had some time. Didn't use it. Vlasic had some time as well. Didn't use it. Both balls were intercepted. Lumet on the ball now. Here's Canast. Canast. Pizzuto. Need an option. Canast now. Look for Lumet. Lumet touches backwards. There was a foul in there somewhere on a Wolves player. I think it was Jan. Pizzuto will play Ashmore, and he'll play... Jan with a silly foul there, and Florenka with an even sillier one. Getting a little bit heated now. Referees need to control the game. Florenka, no need to do that, as Jan left a late one in on Pizzuto. Reactionary. Florenka will pick up a yellow, as will Jan. Both unnecessary fouls there.
And 72.
Yellow card shown to Florenka and Jan there. Florenka will play the ball across to Lumet. Lumet into Florenka. Florenka tries to find Pizzuto, but Vlasic intercepts. Ashmore rolls Pizzuto. Pizzuto. Canast lets it run. Here is Florenka. Take on Christie. Christie does well. Florenka defends well as well. Came off him last though, and Christie collects. Christie into Silas. Silas.
How many fouls?
Silas across to Christie. Christie back to him. Looks to take on Canast. Cuts inside beautifully. Silas shoots. Canast. Beautiful block. Not a block. Keeper's ball. Definitely sounded like a block to me. There's Ashmore. Play the ball now. Fremantle set up in a 4-0. Need to work hard off the ball. Looking to find Canast on his run through, but Pizzuto can't hit him. Side ball for Wolves. No, Tesovic's ball, sorry. Christie plays Vlasic. Vlasic looks to find Jan. Jan. Strong challenges flying in now from the Fremantle and Wolves players. Hopefully this game doesn't turn ugly too quickly. Vlasic plays Silas. Silas, little cheeky nutmeg on Pizzuto. And Vlasic wasted. Tries to find Christie. Ends up going through to Tesovic. Nico leaves one in. It's probably a rolling foul to be had. Silas looks to fire one in, and Florenka gets a block. On a rolling foul, Canast collects. Christie does well. Side ball Fremantle now. Florenka on the far side to myself. Plays Lumet. Lumet across. Poor pass to Pizzuto, but poor touch from Vlasic, and Pizzuto ends up getting an interception. The ball will go out almost where it was before. This time Silas will start us off, and we'll play Christie, and nice ball over the top to Jan. Jan now plays Vlasic across to Christie. Here is Christie on the ball. Sets a block. Christie, fake shot. Plays back to Vlasic. Vlasic fires one up. Jan, touch, lets him down. Ball out for a Fremantle side kick here. Florenka. Looks to go long to Canast, but Tesovic can collect with ease. And he'll roll Vlasic. Fremantle need to get set up now. Pizzuto steps up to Christie. Lummett steps up to Silas. Yarn tries to flick, but there's no run there. Pizzuto brings this one into touch. Up to Florenka. Lummett's made a beautiful run inside. Here's Lummett, and he'll try and find the reverse pass, but the left foot's let him down. Canast letting him know that it is on. Ball comes to Vlasic. Vlasic, nice ball through the middle. Canast needs to shut that down. Christie now on the ball. Vlasic collects. Vlasic from distance. Beautiful strike. A lot of movement on that ball, and Ashmore didn't see it till late. Able to just get an arm out, and ball ends up over a corner. Wolves applying a bit of pressure this half. They've come out strong. Vlasic again firing, but Canast puts a beautiful block in. Christie will look to take this one. It's a big gap there if he sees it. Christie to Vlasic. Vlasic now. Little flick. Tries to go around Lummett and Canast, but can't get around them both. Vlasic will collect now. As Roger Lee comes back onto the court for Wolves for his first minutes of the second half. Touch off Canast's foot there, and Vlasic will take the side ball. Into Christie, back to Vlasic. Vlasic back to Lee. Lee cut out by Pizzuto. Lee. There's the danger. Ball fired in. Quick thinking from Pizzuto, but Florenka just not able to get on the end of that pass. Vlasic will now take the side ball into Christie. Canast standing Christie up. Here is Lee. Plays Vlasic. Vlasic will look up. Needs an option. Finds Christie. Christie back to Vlasic. Playing deep in their half. Wolves. Christie will go back to Vlasic. We'll look to go back to Christie. Pass isn't online, so Christie will go back to Vlasic. Nice little target switch, but that ball is hit first time, and it's not hit too great from Phoenix right. Jake Pizzuto will collect and take the side ball. Luke Ross now on it. Plays Liam Cummings. Will play Pizzuto. Pizzuto now fires one back post off Tesovic, off Christie, and then back into Tesovic's hands. Tesovic and Christie combining to save that shot. Christie beats Ross down the line. Cuts inside. Beautiful ball back post, and Roger Lee finds the tap in. Phoenix right, beautiful ball fired into the back post. Roger Lee beats Ashmore. Bringing the score 4-3. It's a tight affair now. Beautiful goal from Roger Lee. Can't wait to see that one on his Instagram. Pizzuto now fires Lummett. Lummett looks to go back post. Cut out by Christie. Finds Cummings. Here's Cummings. Cummings look to fire one across, but Vlasic able to get the block, and it comes off the inside of his leg, and Cummings will take the corner now. Cummings, no options. Goes long. Luke Ross, back post. Rolls Lummett. Lummett back to Pizzuto. Pizzuto now will strike from distance, but Lee gets the block in. Confidence soaring after that beautiful strike. A little tap in at the back post. The nice block there. And Pizzuto on the sideline here will roll it into Ross. And Ross looks to skip past Lee, but Lee stands him up well. Tesovic forced to make a save there. Ross's shot looked to be going across goal, but Tesovic gets a hand on it. Here is Cummings over the corner. Oh, Lummett strikes, and it's off Phoenix right. Another corner coming up here for Fremantle Futsal Club. Luke Ross will stand over this one. Pizzuto might look to make a little run here, a little dummy run perhaps. No, it's a real run. Blocked again by Roger Lee. And Lummett looks to fire one into Ross. Ross does well to skip past Lee. Here is Pizzuto. Beautiful ball to Cummings. Cummings plays back to Ross. Ross can find Pizzuto now. Vlasic stepping up to him. Ball back to Ross. Ross. Can he look to take on Lee? Vlasic stepping up. Here's Ross. Back to Lummett. Lummett needs an option now as Christie puts him under pressure. Cummings into Pizzuto. Pizzuto looks to skip past Vlasic. Here is Ross. Ross can play Cummings. Cummings a little bit of space to work into. Looks to find Pizzuto. Looks to skip past Christie but can't. Rolls back for Cummings. Cummings still ends up with the ball. Ross from distance blocked by Vlasic. And Lummett will take the Fremantle side ball here. Back into Ross. Ross rolls for Pizzuto. Pizzuto now plays Ross. Here is Ross. Cuts inside beautifully. Luke Ross not able to get the shot off. Just has to flick it back to Pizzuto. And he'll need an option with Pizzuto. He'll have it. He'll have two now. He'll find Cummings. Cummings will look up and find Ross. Ross rolls for Pizzuto. Ross leaves that one for Cummings. Nice skip pass to Noah Lummett. Lummett looks to cut inside, but Phoenix Wright has it covered. Luke Christie and Luke Ross battling it out, but Ross gets the better on this occasion. Pizzuto's pass lets him down. Christie breaking away now are the Coburn Wolves. Vlasic at the back post. Can't find the shot, and Luke Ross just clears his lines. 13 minutes to go this second half. Wolves only trailing by one. It'll be Vlasic to take as Jan checks back onto the court. It's on a yellow card, needs to be careful. Nothing silly from him, and he should be okay. Close this game out. Phoenix Wright strike. Nice save with the feet from Ashmore. Phoenix Wright plays Christie. Christie will find Jan on this near side as Amar Jahel will step up on him. Jan does well to turn away from him 3 times there. As Phoenix Wright will play Vlasic, and Vlasic will fire one in, and Ashmore will collect. And that ball will go long, but Christie and Tesovic combine to cut that one out. The ball will end up with Ashmore again. Stop clock means there's no point wasting time as Lummett will come off the court and McPherson will come in. McPherson to be playing in a 4 here. Cummings, Ross, McPherson unlucky on the touch. Needs to get back now as Christie looks to take him. Does take him, Christie into Phoenix Wright. Beautiful cut inside. Here's Lino. Lino lent back. Fires over the bar, wide and left. Ashmore will take the throw here. Ashmore will go long up to McPherson as Lino slips but recovers well. Lino looks to play. Ball ends up at the feet of Jan, who'll play one into Christie, who'll play Phoenix Wright. Who'll play Jan. Jan looks to go back post, but it almost went in. Could have tricked the keeper there as Luke Ross will bring this one forward, waiting for the run of Jahel. He'll find Jahel. Jahel will strike and Tesovic will collect. Tesovic will just roll it out to Christie. He'll find Phoenix Wright here. Phoenix Wright looks to find Lino. That'll come off the back of myself and Silas. Commentary table is coming, so we'll look to get us underway here. Here is Luke Ross. Luke Ross, little flick forward. McPherson, great strength. Little roll back to Luke Ross. Look to be blocked there. Well blocked by Phoenix Wright there as Luke Ross will take the side ball. Jahel might look to strike here. Does look to strike. Beautiful strike. Be a corner ball. Might have been a deflection on that one. It was. Luke Ross might look to strike this time. Wolves collect the ball. They could counter quickly here. And they might. Liam Cummings does well. Luke Christie collects. Luke Christie finds Lino. Lino looks to beat his man, but Jahel does well. Jahel did well to clear his lines as Jan will take the side ball. Christie up the line, might look to shoot. Jan's lurking at the back post. Does come to Christie, does shoot, gets blocked by Jahel. Here's Christie again, little elastico there. Looks to flick, comes off the hand of Jahel, but it's a tough one to call because it's ball to hand. Here's Cummings. Jahel, beautiful from Cummings. Beautiful peel off from Jahel to beat Tesovic. Beautifully worked from Fremantle there as they countered quickly. Another individual goal scorer from Fremantle. No one hit a brace yet, but there's been 5 separate goal scorers. Hard to pick a man of the match so far. 10:55 to go. Vlasic plays. Nice ball to Phoenix, but not able to keep that one in after the 1-2 with Yarn. Cummings will collect the ball, and it'll be a Jahel side ball here. Might look to go, does look to go across to Liam Cummings. McPherson has got in front of his man and will collect here, but Vlasic does well defensively. Ball ends up at Cummings' feet though. He'll find Jahel. Jahel firing one through, but Vlasic cuts it out. Here's Yarn on the ball. Finds Vlasic. Vlasic looks to poke one past Ashmore, but he does well. And McPherson, poor from him. He won't be happy with that one. He's let the ball roll past him and go out. And here's Vlasic over this. Vlasic into Yarn. Yarn now rolls back. Vlasic strikes from distance. Ashmore makes another great save. Jahel needed to clear it. Ricardo Lino does well. He's still got it somehow. The ball does eventually come three. McPherson. Lino might look to foul here. Cummings ends up just kicking that one out, and Phoenix right on the side will play Vlasic. Vlasic looks to go long, but it's cut out by Cummings and McPherson. Cummings firing one wide, hitting the fan just behind the goal, wide of the post. Tasovic goes long. Yarn, great touch inside, good turn. Luke Ross does well to recover. Wolves side ball here. There'll be a three-man sub for Fremantle once the ball comes back into their possession. Fires Lino. McPherson looks to step forward, but Lino does well to track back and put the tackle in. As Gomez and Florenka come onto the court now for Ross and Cummings. And McPherson will need to get himself off for Canast in a second here. But first, a side ball for Fremantle. Gomez over it. Here's Jahel. Jahel lets it run past him. Looks to come back. Does come back. Strikes on the left foot. Blocked by Lino. Jahel over it again. Looks to fire one in. McPherson is fouled. That'll be 3 fouls for the Wolves now. 0 fouls for Fremantle. Dangerous position for this one as Canast comes back onto the court. Let's see what Fremantle can work up here. Florenka standing over it with Gomez. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to be a little bit of space at the back post, but Florenka might look to just hit. And does look to hit, and it's over the bar. Looks like there was a touch there. It'll be a corner ball for Fremantle. I don't know if the touch helped it go over the bar, but Canast now collects and strikes, and Vlasic gets a good block in. And Florenka will take the side. Probably look for Gomez in the middle. Here's Jahel. Jahel cuts inside. Strikes! Brilliant finish from Amar Jahel in the beautiful white boots. That makes it Fremantle 5. Coburn Wolves 3. The timeout is called. Just overhearing that little conversation there from the Wolves coach, it looks like they might be looking to go 5th man. Be an interesting play. Still a lot of game left. I'm not sure. It's 6-3, sorry, not 5-3. Apologies. And that'll bring the timeout to an end, as Wolves will look to take the kickoff after conceding Taking the score to 6-3. Roger Hell getting his second for the game. Silas into Christie. We'll play Vlasic. Roll to Christie. Christie now. Play Phoenix right. Phoenix right. Christie into Vlasic. Vlasic look to find right. Does find right. Right looks to flick over the top for Vlasic, but Canast intercepts well. Pizzuto now looks back for Ashmore. Ashmore plays one out to Canast. Vlasic putting a lot of pressure on the boys here. Does very well, does Vlasic. Pizzuto able to break the press though and looks to run on. Gomez over the ball will find Pizzuto as Christie's just stepped off him, as Pizzuto will find Canast on the side. Canast again trying to find that first time pass, but doesn't come off this time. As Pizzuto collects. Pizzuto plays Florenka. Florenka now. Little dink. Comes off the foot of right. Vlasic might have fouled Florenka in the process, but Florenka's grabbed onto Christie and will give away the foul there. Christie back to Vlasic. Fremantle will look to get set up as Coleman staying there. 4-1 for now. Silas looks like a moving block to me, but not called by the referee. Gomez steps up to Silas. And Florenka will just watch Christie as he'll play Silas again. Little flick forward towards right. Right on the back heel. Ashmore collects with ease. Florenka, Pizzuto. Pizzuto. Gomez intercepts his own teammate's pass as Vlasic looks to fire one to Christie. Cut out there by Florenka. Christie over the ball. Silas now has it at his feet. Little body fake. Plays Vlasic. Vlasic now. Strikes from distance. Low, hard. Might have been a chance. Ashmore probably knew it was going wide as Canast collects. And Pizzuto collects. Pizzuto fires one up to Gomez. Gomez spins, shoots. Desevic makes a brilliant save. The left leg. Silas keeps it calm. Plays Christie. Christie to Vlasic. Leaves for Christie. Back to Vlasic. Vlasic to Silas. Silas now. Plays back to Vlasic. Looks to skip past him. Does well. Silas now will find right on the side here. Silas again. Now working the ball up here as Vlasic does well. Flick to Silas. Silas now looks to flick past Pizzuto. Second attempt does get there. Canasp puts a nice tackle in on right. And Canasp will find Pizzuto. Pizzuto will look to step into the space. Here is Pizzuto. Little roll. Gomez can't find him on the return. Vlasic collects. Taylor Wright does well. Desevic does really well to find Christie on the wing as they now look to double team him. Canast and Florenka. Canast will now step up to Silas. A roll from Silas. Wasteful in possession. Unlucky. Florenka goes across to Pizzuto. Pizzuto back to Florenka. Florenka will find Gomez. Gomez back to Jake Pizzuto. Canast is an option. Finds Florenka though, who tries to find Pizzuto. Pizzuto does well to recover it. Here's Ashmore. Little roll. Florenka on the ball now. Across to Pizzuto. Pizzuto. Foul in there. It'll be a Wolves ball for a push. Silas standing over it. Wright looks open at the back post there if he can find him. Wright is still open. Gomez would have to get out there pretty quick. Pizzuto now stepping up a little bit to block it as Lummett now gets in the wall. Wright's made his move now into the middle. Silas from distance strikes low, hard. Ashmore makes a save. Wright will take the side ball here. We rolled in for Roger Lee. Strike by Lee. Over the bar. Ashmore will take the throw. As Gomez peels off his man with Noah Lummett tracking. Silas puts a beautifully hard challenge in on Alistair Gomez and Fremantle will have a side ball here. Ball comes in from Gomez, out to Pizzuto. Across to Lummett. Kadas can't find Pizzuto at the back post, and Tesovic comes out to collect and hits the roof on the way through. Pizzuto to Lummett. Lummett now. Lino standing him up. Lummett cuts inside. Pizzuto receives. From distance is Jake Pizzuto. Not his specialty as long shots, but sure he's got it in his locker. Tesovic throws long. Canas does well to get in front of the target. Beautifully defended as Lummett will foul Silas there. Two hands in the back, it's always a foul. Lee back to Silas. Silas now looks to skip past, but loses out to Gomez. Tesovic makes a brilliant save as Lummett struck it. Gomez will stand over the corner. We'll have Canast as an option. If he can find him, Lummett looks very on at the back post here. Let's see what he can do here. Gomez does flick for Lummett. Lummett touch. Inside left foot strike. Pizzuto now plays back to Ashmore. Beautiful futsal mind Pizzuto has just to keep the ball. As Gomez collects. Pizzuto's made his back post run. Lummett collects now. Canast, beautiful run. Canast tries to take the touch with the right foot. Might have looked to take it with his left. Unlucky from Canast. Good ball from Lummett. Christie collects now into Silas. Silas to Lee. Lee now looks up. Over to Christie. Christie. What's he got? Retaining possession here. Nice little interplay between the back three here. Lino's looking to find a little bit of space. Canas does well to step up to Silas. Force the error. Christie. Over the ball now. Oh, beautiful body feint. Silas collects. Will he look to take down the line? He's quick. And he's been fouled. Potentially? No foul. Silas seemed to have dove on that occasion. I thought it might have been a body check, but I've been wrong in the past. Silas now has the ball at his feet. Looks to find Lino. Lino spins well. Canas does well to recover. Lino does even better to recover. And he'll fire a shot. Lino complaining to the referee now. Potential foul in there. There wasn't anything in that. It was a good challenge between the two players. As Luke Ross will collect. Luke Ross will roll Gomez. Gomez will find Cummings. Cummings will look up and roll to Ross. Ross now will strike from distance. It's over the bar though. Tesovic will have it in his hands. He'll look to go long. Lino and Cummings battling it out, and neither of them able to get to the ball. Ashmore will take. Ashmore goes long. Tesovic body checks Gomez, but it's a good 50-50 bump in my opinion as Jan has the ball at his feet. Here's Roger Lee now. Across to Christie. Christie down the line. Lino, beautiful ball. Roger Lee. How's he missed that? Roger Lee. Unlucky not to get a second goal for the day. Just put it wide of the target. As Luke Ross will play Lummett. Lummett now. Across to Cummings. That ball is out. And the ball is played in quickly to Christie. Christie now looks to spin out from McPherson, who puts a little bit of pressure on. And Lummett will step up to Jan, who has the ball at his feet. He'll play Christie. Ball will go across. Skipped. Ball did go out there. Lino not able to keep it in. Cummings will take. Jahel will look to get back in the game shortly. And Luke Ross over this one. Flicks it up towards McPherson. The big target up top. He is deemed to be fouled, and Christie not happy at all with the referee there. And he's gone off for dissent. Not a good showing from Luke Christie there. No need for that. Once the foul's been given, there's no point in arguing with the referee. You're only going to hurt yourself. As Christie leaves the stadium, Wolves will go down to 3 men. 3 men will look to set up in a 2-2. They'll just probably keep the ball for a little bit here and just work the Wolves. Here's Ross. Here's Jahel. Here's Ross. Here's Cummings. There you go. They do get in the 2-2 now. McPherson not able to get past Lee. It'll be a corner ball for Fremantle. They need to be quick on the ball movement here. Someone should be making a run in towards the middle as the pass is just wasted, and Yarn able to get the ball and it goes wide. Cummings into Ross. Ross up to Jahel. Jahel strikes. Tesovic saves. .110 to go now. As Yarn looks to go forward and Jahel tracks back well. Cummings collects the ball now as Fremantle look to get back in their 2-2 to work this 3-man Wolves as McPherson collects. The ball he was looking for was to Luke Ross, but he's played it with his right foot and it's a poor pass and Luke Ross is not happy. They should be pressing here, Fremantle. They shouldn't give any space to any of these players. Tesovic will strike. The ball will be rolled out to Ross as Lino will foul Ross. Ross has gone down sore there. Look to get his leg caught underneath Lino and has fallen on it. It's a pretty bad one. Luke Ross will probably need a sub here. No ill intentions from the player there, but that one does hurt. Luke Ross will probably sit the rest of this game out now. The Fremantle free kick, 42 to go now. Ball will go to Cummings. Cummings will find Florenka again. Jahel is on at the back post if Florenka gets it. Goes to Cummings. Cummings now fires one to Jahel at the back post, but Jahel can't keep it under. As Amar does really well. Beautiful from Amar. Oh my, the ball's gone through Lino's leg and McPherson just able to keep it in. Last 13 now. Can there be one more as Florenka fires one at the back post? McPherson slides towards it but can't get a touch on it. 9 seconds remain as Fremantle look to close this game out 6-3. Here's Lino. Lino strikes. Florenka blocks. And that'll do the game. As Fremantle beat the Coburn Wolves 6-3. Thanks for tuning in.